Hey, welcome to Ultimate Survival Tips. I'm David. Thanks for stopping by today. Well, I'm off to Sigma 3 Survival School for 40 days of intense training and to shoot some videos. So to hold you guys over until I get back, I've selected this video. I hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, it's David at the Great American Outdoor Show, and I'm here with Chuck. Chuck, thanks for being with me.
Hey, good to be with you, David.
And this summer we're going to be doing a series, or at least starting a series, on survival weapons. We'll cover everything from primitive to modern firearms and everything in between. We're somewhere in between here with this crossbow, and Chuck started doing the demo, and I became very intrigued. So yeah. Tell us more what you have here and why the survival guys need to know about it.
Crossbows are a really interesting product. We think we have really the best crossbow made, especially for a survival application. I'm going to show you a few things here you can't do on most crossbows. Number one, in a survival mode, there's not an archery pro shop around the corner.
Right.
There's no, you got to be on your own and ready to really continue operations without, interference. So let me show you a few things on the bow. It really starts out with the string.
Awesome.
We're going to be able to change this bowstring ourselves. Every bow comes with, this is our crossbow. You can see it's a recurve crossbow. Every crossbow comes with a little device we call the de-stringer. There's nothing slicker than this. I'm going to put it in the limb ends. I'm going to pull the limb ends back about 1.5 inches. Stand by, 1, 2, 3. When I did that, it's now being held by the trigger group. This is our de-stringer in the trigger group, and our bowstring is now loose. Bowstring is loose, so what I can do, because I can remove my bowstring now, I'll keep this de-stringer, a spare bowstring, and the little toolkit that comes with the bow. I can change my bowstring anywhere in the world. Now what's even more remarkable about this, David, is that because I can take my bowstring off, I can take my limbs off. I can take my limbs off, I can start taking my bow apart. And there's no other, let me grab something here real quick. Because you can take your limbs off, and your bow apart, you can put an entire crossbow in a little duffel bag like this and travel anywhere in the world.
Dude, that's remarkable.
It's crazy. It's huge. So what you can do is a guy going to Africa can stick this in his luggage and have something, and put his bow together and hunt wherever he's at, or in this case, put something away. It doesn't take up a lot of room, and you're ready to go. So that's one of the advantages of the design of our crossbow. So I'm going to take the de-stringer off, fire, make like there's an arrow in the bow. Our bow will not shoot without an arrow in the bow. So that's our de-stringer. But now let's go to where the business end is. This is going to be how we cock a crossbow. We use an AR stock on this. It really makes the bow easy to cock because I shorten it to get over the bow and work on the bow. We have a little adapter. I'm going to drop this into the rear of the stock. I'm going to attach two lines.
Very nice. We
have 5 different limb weights. And really what I'm doing is, let's say it's a 200-pound bow, which is a heavy bow. We make 125 and 155-pound bows, which are probably better for survival because I can shoot small game and probably not bang my arrows up as much. So if in a pure survival mode, I might look at a 155 or 125-pound bow. But basically, I split the bow weight. So a 200-pound bow, I have 100 pounds and 100 pounds. I split that again, so I'm only pulling up 50 pounds at the handle to cock the bow. The bow's cocked. We saw the safety go from fire to safe, and now I'm ready to go. We rig an AR-type sling in this situation so I can carry the bow in front of me like an AR rifle and really control the bow and work through brush. Now, one of the amazing things on a bow is the anti-dry fire system. Okay, you don't want your bow to shoot without an arrow in the bow. And I'm going to show you something here pretty remarkable. A fully cocked crossbow, there's no arrow in the bow. When we load an arrow, this little lever drops to a -45 position to tell you the bow's ready to go. But since there's no arrow in the bow, I'm going to set the bow down. I'm going to put the bow to the fire position and actually show you the anti-dry fire system working. Most bows won't do this because they release the bowstring and the string goes into something else. Our trigger group won't release this bowstring. Fully cocked crossbow, I'm in fire, I'm going to pull the trigger. Okay? Huge, huge,
Nice.
huge. So when you do that, you just tried to shoot your crossbow without an arrow in it. Okay, so I'm going to take it. I need to reset it. So this saves me from discharging the bow and having all that energy being, put on the limbs and string without shooting. Reset the bow, I'm ready to go. Now here's the coup de grace, okay? This is the end.
This is the best for last. This is the grand finale.
This is the best for last. So let's say I've hunted all day, okay? I'm now back to my vehicle. Most bows, actually, when you get them in this position, there's 3 ways you can get out of it. You can shoot a game animal. No game animals here. You can shoot an arrow into the ground. In a survival situation, you're going to wreck your arrows. Yep. You're going to destroy your arrows, rocky ground, and all that. Certainly here on the farm complex, we'd wreck an arrow if we shot it into the ground. Or you can carry a target with you wherever you go. Again, in a survival situation, that doesn't seem like a good solution. So what I'm going to do, I have a fully cocked crossbow. I've finished my hunt. I've been out. I want to lower the bowstring without shooting the bow. We have a fourth way to do it that most bows do not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little $14 accessory, put it around the pistol grip, and attach it to the bowstring. Okay? We have an arrow, Matt. This is a crossbow arrow. A key step in this procedure of lowering your bowstring is to remove the arrow from the bow. If you do not remove the arrow from, hey, right? What's going to happen? I'm going to be jumping around in the, okay, you got the picture. Hold my arrow for me. So I got the arrow out of the bow. I'm going to eliminate the 3 things that are holding the bowstring back. The safety, I'm going to depress the anti-dry fire to make like an arrow's in the bow, because before I showed you, it won't shoot without an arrow in the bow. So I have to fool the bow into thinking an arrow's in there. I take a strain with my right hand. I'm in a good power position. Pull the trigger. Bingo.
Very nice.
I've decocked my crossbow after the hunt. For a lot of different shooters in a survival situation, you can move this grip up and down the rail. It's adjustable. For different shooters, a youngster would shoot the bow in this mode. Dad or mom might shoot it back like this. So how do we do? What do you think of Kodabow?
I like it.
Good.
I like it a lot. And
Good
you're
deal.
from Pennsylvania, too.
Pennsylvania company. We're making them right here in Pennsylvania.
Okay. U.S. made.
U.S. made.
Okay, so tell me, you got a website? How can guys get these? Maybe give me some price points, too.
www.kodabow.com.
Okay.
Kodabow, K-O-D-A, Native American word for friend. We tried to make a bow that's your friend. Okay, and the price points on the bow are really about $8.99.
Okay.
A 125-pound bow, $8.99. 200-pound bow, $8.99.
Hey, makes it easy.
Okay, makes it easy. We're not complicated folks.
So what I'll do also is I'll put a link to your website.
Excellent.
In the video description on YouTube.
Okay.
And dude, this is awesome. I think I might have to pick up one of these.
Okay,
so
excellent.
Thank you for your time, Chuck.
David, thank you for coming by.
For your convenience, I've included links to all the gear that I've mentioned in the video description on YouTube. Just click the Show More tab under this video. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And for more gear reviews, survival tips, and survival news, check out ultimatesurvivaltips.com. While you're there, grab our monthly survival e-mag, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter to get the latest news and be the first to hear about the great gear giveaway contests we have planned. Okay, this is David. I hope to see you on the other side, and remember, be prepared because you never know.